Hi everybody, this is Kevin, and welcome back to another video. And I promise you, this is going to be the final Kingdom Hearts 2 video. However, not the final Kingdom Hearts video in general, because there's still plenty more games to get to, and lots more to talk about. But because I recently completed my Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts 2, really Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, I have to do this final video and just summarize my final thoughts and gush about how I love the series so much. So, if for whatever reason you missed Saturday's live stream, I got the Platinum Trophy on stream. Of course, I think it was 2 weeks ago I beat the game for the first time ever on Critical Mode, and that means there's optional bosses. So over the past 2 weeks, I fought the Organization 13 data fights, which go back to 2 weeks ago, the first time I was fighting them, and you can see the struggle that ensued. But I eventually defeated them all. I don't know how I did it, but I eventually did. Defeated the Lingering Will with the cheesy way where you just, stun him with Donald's Comet and then jump attack, but try to beat him normally. Good luck to you. I can't do it. I was never able to do it, even on the lower difficulties. So we'll do the cheesy way. They put that in there for people to beat him so they can say, oh, I beat Lingering Will, because who can beat him legitimately? I know there's some people on YouTube, but not me. And then, did the other odds and ends. I think we spent like 45 minutes reading the Ansem reports, and I want to talk about that later, about the Kingdom Hearts haters and how they complain about how the series makes no sense. Well, to that I say, did you just not play all the games and do you not know how to read? Because, if you read all that, then you know what's going on. You're just ignorant then, but we'll talk about that later. So, of course, I'll show off all my memorabilia, all my games, and it all starts with Kingdom Hearts 2 on the PlayStation 2. I know I have the greatest hits version, but what can I do? Sue me. I still own it, though, right? So, gotta give me points there. And this game came out 18 years ago, almost 20 years old. Can we say this is retro now? I'd say it's retro. It holds up extremely well. The game aged perfectly. The game is an absolute masterpiece. I'm gonna say it's a 10 out of 10. I had so much fun replaying it, and the fact that the madman, who we all know and love, Tetsuya Nomura, can make a concept like this, where he has the original characters, like Sora, Riku, Kairi, the organization members, and some Seeker of Darkness, so on and so forth, and he can blend that together with the classic Disney worlds and characters we all know and love, from The Lion King, Hercules, Little Mermaid, Nightmare Before Christmas, Aladdin, and then even new entries in Kingdom Hearts 2, like Tron, which was one of my favorite worlds, and honestly such a wholesome moment with Tron giving Sora a hug at the end of that chapter in the story. So sweet, man. Pirates of the Caribbean, all the whole 9 yards, and then blend it with the emo Final Fantasy characters like Cloud and Squall, Yuffie, even Tifa makes an appearance, Sephiroth, Yuna, Riku, and Pain from Final Fantasy X-2 fame, Sid, Aerith. I'm probably missing a few, but you get the idea. And how it all works. Like, it works, man. It flows together seamlessly, and the story's great. Like, if you don't love the Kingdom Hearts story, maybe you have to play as a kid. Maybe we'll put the asterisk there. You have to grow up playing this stuff, because it might be corny to adults, but me going back to it after so many years, I love it even more, man. I absolutely love it. And the fact that it all works, and I would say it even works in Kingdom Hearts 3. I know people bitch about Kingdom Hearts 3. We'll get to that game eventually, and I can reevaluate that. But if we're just talking Kingdom Hearts 2, 10 out of 10, masterpiece. I fucking love it. So, of course, years and years later, I think this was 2013 or 2014, we got the Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD remix. A year or two prior, we got the 1.5 remix, but this one has Kingdom Hearts 2, Birth by Sleep, and Recoded. And for someone like me who never owned a PSP, this was the first time I was able to play Birth by Sleep. And we'll be getting to that one soon. I gotta play some games in between 2 and Birth by Sleep just so, I don't get, burned out from Kingdom Hearts, and you guys as the viewer either. But if someone can please leave a comment, what is the proper play order for Birth by Sleep? I always thought it was Terra, Ventus, and Aqua, but I might be wrong. So if someone please leave a comment, what's the proper play order? That'll be greatly appreciated, and I can't wait to check that one out again. And then, of course, we played it on the PS4 all-in-one collection, the 10 magical Kingdom Hearts experiences. And got the Platinum. So yeah, we'll be playing all the others on here too. So we got Birth by Sleep. What else is still to go? Birth by Sleep. Well, are we going to watch the cutscene movie for Recoded? Maybe we'll watch that. Dream Drop Distance. Kingdom Hearts Key back cover. This title, man. Kingdom Hearts 0.2. Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage. That's like that's really essentially the demo for Kingdom Hearts 3, where you play as Aqua, but anyway. So yeah, I absolutely love the game. I used to play it every summer, and I don't know, I played it a lot when it was on the I played it a ton on the PS2, and then I played it a lot on the PS3. I think I played it like 3 times here. And then I picked this up on sale some years ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago now, and I've been using this as my way to play the games again on stream, so it's been great going back to it. And I wanted to say this as well, after beating Kingdom Hearts 2, I will put it on my ranking as my number 2 favorite game of all time behind Final Fantasy X. For those who don't know, Final Fantasy X has been my favorite game of all time since I played it, and I realized that as I played more games, there's probably better games than Final Fantasy X and Kingdom Hearts 2, but because I played those games at such a young age, they've always just been there for me, and you could say it's the nostalgia factor. The first time playing them, knowing nothing about it, knowing no spoilers, going in blind, I was just blown away by the stories and everything about it, like, and even the graphics on the PS2 back then, like, and they hold up extremely well. I would honestly say Kingdom Hearts 2's graphics might hold up better than Final Fantasy X, just because, like, it just works. The fact that we can have the anime-esque characters work well with the Disney characters, it just works well. And, Final Fantasy X still looks great. And again, that's one of my favorite games of all time. Another game I used to play in the summer, every year on the PS2, and then it got the PS3 HD remake, which I think they called the international version, and they added some things to that with the Sphere Grid, where you can start wherever you wanted to, because if you just played the PS2 version, everyone pretty much has their job classes except for Kimahri. Like, Titus is the warrior who can learn haste early on, Yuna's the white mage, Lulu's the black mage, Riku's the thief, and then Waka and Oran are like the warriors. And then Kimahri always sort of was placed in the middle, and you can choose to become a warrior, become a black mage, become a thief, whatever. I always used to go thief because you didn't get Riku till a little bit later. But with the International Edition, you can use whichever characters you wanted to. So you can make, like, have a whole party of black mages, get double cast really early, or a whole bunch of Wakas, or whatever, a whole bunch of thieves, and just go all over the Sphere Grid. So Final Fantasy X always had a lot of replayability for me. So I realize that there are definitely better games than Final Fantasy X and Kingdom Hearts 2, but they just have a sentimental place in my heart, and they're going to stay there. So I'll continue to say it when someone says, what's your favorite game of all time, Kevin? Final Fantasy X and Kingdom Hearts 2. That's what it is. And maybe I got to think about this some more, but we're going to have to do a top 10 favorite games of all time video at some point. But I don't know where to place these games. Because, I mean, recently playing through Trails of the Sky, all 3 Trails in the Sky games, each one to me got better and better. So I don't know. I would almost consider Trails in the Sky trilogy as one whole game. You know what I mean? Like, where do I even place that? But anyway. So to address the Kingdom Hearts haters, do you guys not know how to read? Okay? Like, honestly, going through the Ansem secret reports at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, there's 13 of them. And I think there's 10, 12? There's some in Kingdom Hearts 1 as well. Which the ones in Kingdom Hearts 1 are written by Xemnas, Xehanort, whatever the hell you want to call them. And then the ones in Kingdom Hearts 2 are written by Ansem the Wise, or Diz. Yeah, and we learned the meaning of Diz, which means darkness and zero. I didn't even know what it meant then. I just thought it was like Diz, abbreviation for Disney. I don't know what it meant. And reading the Ansem secret reports, darkness in zero. How fucking keto is that phrase, man? Let me tell you. Nomura, again, you guys need to respect Tetsuya Nomura. The guy has received so much backlash from people throughout the years. I don't know what your guys' problem is. The dude is an absolute legend. He's been working for Square since Final Fantasy IV. And I think he was the one who created the Tonberries in Final Fantasy V. And then with Final Fantasy V, he had the concept art for Shadow and Setzer as job classes for the Ninja and the Gambler, but they were scrapped and then repurposed into characters in Final Fantasy VI. He designed all the characters in 7, 8, 9, I think all the games from 7 on. And he's designed characters in other games. You know, he's behind Kingdom Hearts. Like, what is your guys' problem? I don't think he had anything to do with Final Fantasy 15 either. He was working on Final Fantasy 13 Versus, which had a character that looked like Noctis, and then Stella, who I believe, I mentioned this again in my other Kingdom Hearts 2 video, I believe Stella is like a more realistic version interpretation of Naminé, just the way they look. You know, they both have blonde hair, they're both wearing white dresses, both very pretty. I mean, what is going on here? The hate for Nomura is absolutely fucking ridiculous. He did it his way with Jack, by the way. Another great game. And I'll tell you right now, I don't even need to play Final Fantasy 16. Stranger of Paradise is better than Final Fantasy 16. That's an absolute fact. There's no debate, even. It's better than Final Fantasy 16. Into the trash of Final Fantasy 16. We're gonna, you know what? I'm gonna have to do a rant video on that. Stay tuned for that. We gotta talk about the sales and just what the hell is Square Enix doing these days. We're gonna talk about that though. So anyway, I'm going off the walls here, but I don't care. This is old school Kevin video right here, and you guys need to. First of all, you can get this if you're not a physical person, which for whatever reason these kids today don't like physical media. You can buy this shit. You can buy the all-in-one collection on the PlayStation Store. I think it might be on Xbox. It's definitely on PC. You can play through the cloud on your Nintendo Switch if you're that insane, but not me. Get this and just play the fucking games. Don't do your theory crafting like, oh, it makes no sense, watch my YouTube videos. Like, I see this one Jamoke did a 5-hour video saying, Kingdom Hearts 3 failed expectations. Shut the fuck up. You don't even know what the hell you're talking about, bro. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. Play the games, read the answer reports, read the text, read the dialogue, and for what it is, it's not supposed to be serious, man. It's a fantasy, you know, JRPG adventure where we have, you know, Sora with his spiky hair, the Nomura design characters, with the Disney worlds, the Final Fantasy characters, doing all sorts of crazy hijinks. Nobody's, I don't have a heart, oh, I'm the other half of the darkness of the heart. I mean, for what it is, it makes sense, but it's not supposed to make sense in the grand scheme of things. I mean, it's just supposed to be a fun, lighthearted adventure that does tackle some important themes here and there about being whole and the darkness in one's heart and things of that nature. But I mean, you guys, the Kingdom Hearts haters need everything to be so serious. Everything has to be like Berserk or this or that or whatever the hell they're into. I don't know, man. I can't even reason with the Kingdom Hearts haters anymore. That's why, instead of arguing with these people in like comments or on Twitter, I gotta do the video and just air all my grievances. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed them and you listened and, you know, let me know what you thought, please, in the comments down below. I had to break out my Lucy Heartfilia shirt today because our next Let's Play is going to be the Fairy Tail RPG on the PS4, which, you know, looking at that, we're just going to title it Let's Play Fairy Tail because that's all it's called. It doesn't have a subtitle, so it just feels kind of weird because, you know, what are we talking about here? Are we talking about the Fairy Tail manga? Are we talking about the Fairy Tail anime, the Fairy Tail movies, the Fairy Tail OVAs? No, the Fairy Tail video game. Which Fairy Tail video game? The gacha game? The you know, the game on the PSP, the PS4 game, which game? So I don't know. Do I have to title the video Let's Play the Fairy Tail RPG or Let's Play Fairy Tail? I don't know what we're gonna do, but I can't wait to see my favorite anime girl, Lucy, in the game, and that'll be a lot of fun. And I had so much fun playing through Kingdom Hearts 2. Again, I am looking forward to playing Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. But the way we do things, I sort of have my rotation where we do a Final Fantasy game, we do a Kingdom Hearts game, and then we do another game. So now we're on the other game. Before Kingdom Hearts 2, we had played Final Fantasy 1. And I think before that, we played Star Ocean of the Divine Force, and before that was Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memory. So we skipped a beat there. But now we're going to do the Fairy Tail RPG. Depending on when I finish it, we're doing a Halloween-themed game, Disgaea Hour of Darkness. So if I finish the Fairy Tail game in late September, early October, it's going to be Disgaea. But if for whatever reason I finish the game early, then we'll do Final Fantasy 2 real quick, then Disgaea. But if it's Disgaea next, then it'll be Final Fantasy 2, and then it'll be Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. So stay tuned for all those streams. Stay tuned for all my crazy videos, because yeah, we're doing a rant on... We got to address Final Fantasy 16, because there's a lot for me to talk about. Having not even played the game, I do have a lot of thoughts. And a reason why I'm still not buying a PS5. There's no reason. So, anyway, thanks, guys. Have a great day. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And peace out.
Nighty night.